Hello dear traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Canadian dollar. I will speak about the gold market, dollar index and crude oil. I'll also cover Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Canadian dollar first. So basically what I found on the on this 12-hour time frame is that we got basically this strong upside cycle in the last few days. And I don't see any basically major change in the trend dynamic, in the short-term trend dynamic, so I expect further higher prices on the USD versus Canadian dollar. So the next important pivot is set at the price of 1.2730. This is basically the mid area and the mean of this whole consolidation here on the left. So my analysis basically since even days ago didn't change. Yesterday we had some sell-off because of the news, but basically it was just a temporal sell-off and markets reacted and closed near the high. So we still have a very strong demand for the USD versus Canadian dollar, and I expect the price to go higher. Now there is one thing today that I want to mention, that we have very important events for the Canadian dollar. We have a Bank of Canada monetary policy report, and we have a Bank of Canada rate statement, plus overnight rate and the Bank of Canada press conference. So plenty of the events which can really bring lots of volatility on the market. Can this event be a big boost for the USD Canadian dollar to rise, or maybe we have some sell-off? Technically speaking, I still see more upside, but we'll see. Everything is possible during the news. The next market I want to cover is gold market. So watching the gold market, I will go to the lower frames. For example, I will go to the 4-hour time frame. We cleared a high here, and market tried to sell off here, and it didn't have a power to go to the mean here. But still, I cannot say that this is a spectacular, confident upside pressure or anything like that. We have this upside movement. Now we'll see if the price can retest at 1,978. We'll see how the price will react there. Can we test, reject, or maybe break and fake breakout, or just break and continue? Then we will find out. So for now, I don't see anything spectacular in terms of the fresh. I will still like to see more information on the gold. The next pivots upside will be around 2,000 mark and 2,800 in case of some bigger upside momentum. So in case if we clear the high and do some pullback on the light volume, we can expect this retest. But again, now we are just waiting to see, can the price retest this, and how the price action will look like on the retest, if we can retest at all. So far, sideways day, very, very neutral day, middle oriented. So I cannot say there is any kind of a trend for the day. Next market I want to cover is the dollar index. Basically, just to give you an idea, the dollar index is in strong upside cycle. We're trading above the previous day high. Important pivots are set at, we almost tested this 100.53, we tested 100.38, and then the next level will run 100.95. And these are the levels from here. So we still didn't clear pivot highs from here and from here, so there is a still chance for that. Speaking of the crude oil market, we had some reaction from buyers. Market, just let me show. Market revisited this low as like we expected, and we got this bull divergence, and as I said, market was locked here. Market went upside, so it traded upside into this territory. Now it's in near the upper Keltner. So as you see on the 2-hour, 30 minutes, it looks pretty flat. No trend for the day, nothing really going on here. 12-hour, we just back towards the mean. Still a very, yes, there was a clear upside trend. We have multiple sessions from open and drive to the upside whole day and close near the high. Today we have so far a neutral day or even downside watching the Tokyo session. So we didn't change the trend overall. We just broke some pivots here. The next upside pivots will be 104 level and 105.45. But as I said, the day looks like a pretty flat, bearish to flat so far, and I don't see here that price can continue from here. I think there is a potential for the retest of the previous swing highs eventually to the 98.70. So this is the level I really want to watch based on the current condition. And so if the price can go to retest that. Okay, guys, so that will be, and yeah, Bitcoin, just to make sure that Bitcoin is trading around this 2-day mean in the strong downside cycle. There is no divergences. We have got no divergences in the higher frames. So overall, I expect short term that market will try to retest 38,000, 37 area, 37,200, and maybe even go all the way to 35,000. Okay, so that will be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy, and have a nice day, trade safe, and see you all tomorrow.